Hey, what's up everybody? I'm going to do a very quick tutorial on how you can use an external MIDI sequencer, step sequencer with Koala Sampler, right? Because in the past I've done, you can use external MIDI controllers via iPad with Koala Sampler. I've also shown you that you can do a split screen workflow with audio share and documents and audio bus 3. Now in those videos I got a lot of people saying, can you do this with AUM? Yes, you can, but it's not a true split screen. You have to resize a bunch of windows, and it's kind of a pain, but the routing capabilities in AUM are awesome, and you can route as many synths as you want on whatever mix bus directly into Koala. You can record your patterns and all of that. So let me show you how that works here. And so what I have set up in AUM already is some files from the file player. This is how people traditionally use Koalas. Traditionally use AUM. And then I have a synth set up, the OBX. That's going into mix bus A. And of course, on the next audio channel, I have receiving mix bus A and going into Koala. All right, so let's look at how that's going to look, or hear how that's going to look. So right now, I'm trying to play this synth, nothing. Just remember, you're in inter-app audio in Koala, so you got to turn your monitor on. And all right, so that's how that's going to sound. So yeah, just, and I've already recorded a bass line from OBX to go along with those files over here. Let's talk about, so basically that's how it's going to look in AUM. You're going to run all your synths, you're going to run them into whatever, mix bus channel that you need to into Koala. You're going to be able to play whatever you need to. Great. Now let's get into some sequencing here with a step sequencer, right? This is like a TR style step sequencer. The one I like to use is Octachron. However, you can use Atom Piano Roll. You can use DigiKeys. That's another good one. Basically, any sequencer that sends MIDI out, you can use with Koala Sampler. I like Octachron. I like the way it looks. And so, yeah, let's first do some routing here. So Octachron is loaded. I'm going to go to Koala Sampler. I'm going to make sure that it's receiving MIDI from Octachron. Now, let's go over here. And here we go again with AUM. I got to resize some windows, so let's do that. And move that over here. Okay, and let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. All right, good. Looks nice and happy here. So and you can see it's already in time, ready to go. I just want to show you really quick how you would be able to set up your MIDI mappings, right? So with Octachron, what I tend to do is I tend to mute all my channels first, and then I will load a trigger on each one of these channels. And then when I want to map something, I will go choose the sound I want in Koala, unmute, hit play. It's gonna, boom, it changed it already. I'll hit mute again, go to the next thing, unmute that channel, and boom, okay. So I already have these mapped. So now, what this is gonna sound like, and let's just go down over here, get rid of all these triggers. What this is going to sound like is, right, let's go 4 on the floor. Awesome. All right. Cool. 4 on the floor, right? I think I have a shaker here. If anything's too loud, you have velocity down over here. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's basically you would sequence your drum tracks with Octachron, right? You can also sequence loops. And so I have this bass line that goes along with the files in the file player. And so the problem with this loop is it goes on for 4 bars. This drum sequence is only 1 bar. So let me show you how to sort of manipulate Octachron in order to sort of sequence a full song here. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go copy pattern. I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to go paste pattern. Now I'm going to hit that same pattern and I'm going to go repeat 3 times. Now I'm going to enter into song mode. Okay, great. So now, oh yeah, let's go repeats 1. And now let's enter in that particular loop. Sweet. So now we'll be able to hear the drum pattern with the bass line. Alright, so of course you can always mute things here, so let's get rid of the snare real quick, do a little breakdown. Right. Yeah, okay, now let's bring them back in. Alright. You can also adjust swing and stuff, right? This is just very standard. Yeah, I kind of like that. So yeah, that's basically how that would work. Really useful to be able to use a step sequencer. What I can say is there are some big updates. There's some big updates coming up for Koala Sampler very soon, probably in about a month. What's going to be added is auto chop, time stretching, and a piano roll / grid sequencer, which would make this tutorial somewhat obsolete because you can use that grid sequencer to punch in your drum notes but I kind of like Octachron as a step sequencer for drums. I mean, it works great. And it's visually exciting. It just makes me want to punch in patterns, you know. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope this helped out somebody. And thank you for watching. Keep making those beats, yo. Peace.